The Federal Republic of Somalia is located in eastern Africa, bordering Kenya and Ethiopia. Home to over 10 million people, the patriarchal society is rooted in Islamic traditions. The country has a total fertility rate of 6.4, which has not changed since 1970 due to poor treatment of and health care for women. The terrain of the country is mainly desert, barren land. There are many valuable resources within the country that may aid development. These resources include iron, tin, copper, salt, and natural gas. However, deforestation and desertification, combined with a corrupt government and failing healthcare system, continue to inhibit growth within the country.
Our plan is to work with the project Gender and Peace in Somalia, implementation of Resolution 1325, which is promoted by the Italian Ministry of Foreign Affairs, UNINSTRAW, and the ADEP. Working with these organizations will allow us to have the money that we need to be able to fund our campaign. To make women feel more safe, we will give out rape whistles that will allow women to call for attention if needed. Rape whistles will raise awareness and make women feel more secure that they have a way to get attention in case of an emergency. In addition to rape whistles, we will provide medical clinics with rape kits. These kits will allow trained nurses to gather information on which the rapist is. Although the criminal justice system in Somalia is not up to par, the rape kit will collect evidence of the incident and will be documented. Also, the idea that measures are being taken for the prevention of rape will make women feel more secure. Our organization plans to create and maintain shelters where women can go for professional emotional help and a place where they feel secure. These shelters will be a place where women can go to confide in other women. In order to build shelters, we will need many necessities. First, we need to get the government involved to buy the land and build public facilities. Part of the money that is given to us from the Italian Ministry of Foreign Affairs will be put aside for these shelters. Shelters will be built in every town and will be free. If the shelters are free, then we will need charity money and donations to keep the shelters running. There will be no restrictions to come to the shelter, and women will remain anonymous. We will send psychologists to Somalia in hopes to improve the mental health of women. The psychologists that are sent to Somalia will have work in psychological centers. These centers will be an outlet for women who are seeking help. The psychologists will help women by allowing them to share their experience as a way to move forward. This will give women the strength to speak out and raise awareness to other women and girls. In addition to providing women mental health, HIV, AIDS, and STD tests will be offered. These tests will improve the health of women. In order to get these tests, we will need supplies from other organizations. Also, the professionally trained doctors and nurses will administer the tests and treatment. Testing for HIV, AIDS, and STDs will improve the physical health of women as well as the mental health. Women will feel secure that they have the opportunity to get help in case an incident of sexual violence or rape would occur. To prevent sexual violence and rape from happening in the future, we will promote education for young women starting at the target age of 13. 13 is the age when women start to develop and are more at risk of sexual violence and rape. We will educate young girls on how to protect themselves and one another. Also, we will teach girls what to do in an event that an incident occurs. Our program will educate girls about the hazards of unprotected sex. Also, these education programs will be a chance for girls to learn how to change the lives of women.
Viewed as second-class citizens, women face discrimination, abuse, and unequal rights every day. Living in a patriarchal society, smallest women need the help of outside aid to provide them with the medical care, education, and lives they deserve. The UNDP has helped Somalia get a grip on their government, citizens, and restoring civilization after decades of conflict. But the recent funding has been the lowest amount since 2008. Somalia has hope for change, but they need consistent funding and aid to ensure that women are protected, promoted, and progressing. One of the most dangerous things a woman can do in Somalia is to get pregnant. Whether the pregnancy be an outcome of sexual violence, rape, or intentions to start a family, the soon-to-be Somali mother has a 1 in 14 chance of living. The number of pregnancy-related deaths since 1990 continues to rise to this day. Women have no education on the side effects and concerns of pregnancy and childbirth. Only 26% of the pregnant Somali women receive a form of prenatal care at least once. This percentage has been dropping since 1990 and will continue to fall without help from the UNDP. With one half of the $70 million funded by the UNDP in collaboration with Italy, Somalia will see happier and healthier mothers and children. A large portion of the funds will directly go to building small independent schools where young girls can take classes about women's health, pregnancy, and raising a child. The schools will not only provide a much-needed education for Somali women, but they will also unite the young generation of the nation. Furthermore, the funds will be used to transport and house trained and experienced midwives to help safely deliver babies and to train local Somali women. The high death rate for pregnant women will drop as more and more Somali women are trained to help with childbirth. The midwives will work in the birthing centers established by the funds from the UNDP. The birthing centers will be an outlet for patients to be examined throughout their pregnancy and deliver their babies. The birthing centers and the schools will provide jobs for Somali women outside of their homes and empower women to help themselves help others.